once again to Quick Shot Reviews for Cheap Shot Entertainment. You are the Cheap Shot Nation, and where are we? Sorry, R2. Yeah, movies, triple bills, triple horror packs that you can buy from Asda, Tesco's and other available supermarkets. Not a paid advertisement. Yeah, I got one. I got it for free from helping out Age UK, great charity. But they had so much stock that they just said, you know what, take whatever you want. I've put £1 in and I got this triple pack that I think was from Asda, and it was still in the cellophane. Anyway, the first film, my mate came round, Josh. We were due to go to Alton Towers. Great time to be had over there. Due to go to Alton Towers, and he said, I want to watch a really crappy horror movie. I said, I've got just the thing. Pick a number, 1, 2 or 3. And he picked 1. And that led us to a film called The Evil Inside, or, because we couldn't find it, we actually found out that it was called Dead Inside. So what they've done there is found out or realised that they've got a really crap horror movie on their hands, just a really crap movie altogether. I can appreciate crap horror movies if they know they're crap, if they know they're rubbish, because then you can laugh at it and you know, do the thing with horror movies. It's either a really good, really horrid horror movie with scares and makes you think and it's psychological, or it's really, really bad. And this falls into the latter category, and it is really, really bad. It's got a 20% Rotten Tomatoes approval rating by the time I'd found it on there. Like I say, it's called The Dead Inside if you want to go and have a look for it. It was released in 2012 and obviously re-released as The Evil Inside because they're money-grubbing bastards. And it is directed by Perry Reginald Teo, and Jennifer Zhang is the writer, who is also playing one of the parts of the teenagers in this movie, because, you know, horror movies, they've got teenagers, they're about 30 years old and have massive noses that I couldn't stop from looking at. But there you go, it's not all about looks, people, sometimes about good acting, and you'll not find any of that in here either. So the premise of this movie is a direct lie straight away. A mentally ill teen has a party. She doesn't have the party, they invite themselves round because her mum is friends with one of the other people's mum, and you know, I'm not even bothered looking at character names for this one because I can't even remember that they actually said them in the whole film that I remember. Otherwise I would have taken the notes and it would have been on Rotten Tomatoes. So it's obviously not that great, and it's not great at all. So a mentally ill teen has an unwilling sleepover, because I've rewritten the description, with friends, as she has visions of deaths, the deaths of these friends, and tries to prevent the inevitable. That's not the film that I saw. I saw that she was mentally disturbed and they were all taking the piss out of her and people died. And that was it. I didn't see any malice from the house, I didn't see any malice from her. And the house takes over apparently and takes a sinister turn, but it's them turning on each other and killing each other and blaming each other, and none of them ever making a phone call to the police or anything like that, because they need to make the 90-minute run time. Yeah, it's 90 minutes I'm never going to get back. Anyway, it stars Layla Hensley as the unstable teen, Matthew Mercer as the jock, Ren Bidder as the cheerleader slash, can I call her a slag? I don't even know, but yeah. Tara Strand plays the other questionable sexual thing, and James Adam Lim plays the what can we call this? Cultural reference. There you go. Jennifer Zhang, also the writer, plays the other cultural reference and makes this very culturally encompassing. It's a bad film, people. It's a bad film, and I watched it because I was curious, and I wish I hadn't done now because it is that bad. Didn't really pay much attention to it. It's just, after about half an hour, nothing had happened. After another 20 minutes, nothing had happened. Just a lot of teenagers talking at each other, blaming each other for doing things and not doing things, and then you slept with my boyfriend, you slept with my boyfriend, I've got a really big nose and I wrote this crap film. But that's not me, by the way. I didn't write this crap film, although I would quite like to write a crap horror film and just get a little bit of money from it. But there you go. Like I say, I don't even know the names of the characters because it's not even worth writing them down. Yeah, it's not good. So I'm going to give this film a troubled teen, because there always has to be a troubled teen in these kind of horror movies, out of a house party, because there's always got to be a house party. It tries way too many things, tries to be The Exorcist, tries to be a slasher movie, tries to be Slumber Party Massacre and all that kind of jazz, and it does not work. It's really, really bad. A terrible film with zero redeeming qualities. Usually you can find a little bit of something, you know, Sleepaway Camp, people laugh at that. I really like that film because it knows it's daft. It knows that it's bad and it celebrates the fact that it's bad. So therefore I can go and enjoy that film along with lots of other 80s horror films when the 80s horror film bandwagon was just miles and miles long. No redeeming features in this one. Terrible film. Don't watch it. Anyway, I have been your host, Luke. You are the Cheap Shot Nation, and this is Quick Shot Reviews. Consider subscribing, hit the like button if you want to know more about what we're doing here, as well as going over to the main channel and checking out the Facebook, Twitter and Instagram accounts. I will see you next time. Plenty more where this came from. Still got 2 more in this pack, in fact. Oh dear. Bye.